LeBron James might not be able to play basketball, but he ain't that hurt to be able to go sit in a suite and watch the Super Bowl. I'm not mad at him, Rob G. Not at all. There's only one problem.
Here it comes.
You saw the game. Did they show LeBron James?
Yes, they did.
On the Jumbotron or whatever they call it, right?
Absolutely.
And what happened?
He was booed to the high heavens, Rob Parker.
No doubt about it. And there's a couple of storylines here as we think about what happened and what transpired. There's no way he should have been booed, Rob G, from this standpoint. He had just a days earlier broken Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's scoring record, right? The most points in NBA history. He wasn't at a city where they hated the Lakers. This was a neutral for the most part. You had Eagles fans, you had Chiefs fans, and then you had NFL fans, right? A lot of sponsors.
And a bunch of suits.
And a lot of suits and people from all over the country that had no allegiance to anything. This was a chance for America, not just the people who were at the Crypto.com arena on that magical night, but for America to endorse and pay homage to LeBron James. How in the world could you not look at that moment and want to reward the guy with glory and applause and the moment? There was a moment there. Haven't we seen in sporting events, Rob G, where they've recognized other players from other leagues in big moments? Yes. Hey, Tiger Woods just won the Masters. He's at the Knicks game. What does the crowd do? Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Instead, LeBron got the Bronx cheer. They booed LeBron James from the high heavens. And you know what it tells you? It tells you that America only recognizes one king, and it's Burger King.
That's right. I was waiting for the Burger King setup. Thank you.
That's the only king, not King James, not LeBron James. And Rob G, LeBron can forget if he thinks that winning the scoring, being the leading scorer all time, has somehow changed the way people view him and somehow elevated him over Michael Jordan. I could not imagine Michael Jordan being booed under any circumstance in a massive crowd like that if he was coming off a crowning achievement. It tells you that LeBron is not the GOAT, not the greatest of all time, because they didn't even respect. This didn't happen 3 months ago, Rob G. It happened a few days earlier. How in the world could sports fans not think of that as a crowning moment or an accomplishment for LeBron James and applaud the guy? Instead, it was boo-hoo-hoo. Boo. That's what they're doing to the so-called GOAT, the king of the NBA. And then LeBron had to fake like he was putting a crown on. Did you see that?
I did. I did see that.
Really? Part. In 2023, you're faking a crown on your head? Come on. I got a nickname. Okay, King James. I get it. The Bible, King James Version. Right? I get that. But to act like you put a crown on and that you're the king, I think the fans spoke volumes. Am I off base, Rob G? Push back. You're the Laker fan.
Look, as much as I want to push back, you're spot on. Look, there's something about LeBron James, and whether even if you take out the basketball part of it, right? Like
right.
the stats and at some point the NBA record books is going to be LeBron James presents the NBA. Like between him and Wilt Chamberlain, they are going to have every record there is to talk about, right? But there's something about him, and it's why he's never going to be regarded as the greatest of all time, that people just don't like, right? Kobe Bryant, on his way out the door, rest in peace, he was in Boston getting standing applause. He was in Sacramento getting MVP chants. LeBron James is only loved by LeBron James fans.
I agree with you 100%. And you know what? I'll give you another one. Derek Jeter's last trip into Fenway Park.
Exactly.
You remember that?
Yep.
They hate the Yankees in Boston. They have respect for Jeter's career.
Right. And there's everybody has a different reason for hating LeBron. And I get it because, in the media and what you see on TV and you hear on radio outside of Rob Parker, it's LeBron's great. Look at what he's doing. We should appreciate him. He deserves more help than what he's getting, blah, 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 blah. But if you just walk around the streets in your favorite city, you go to the local barbershop, people have more negative things to say about LeBron than they do positive. And it's because he interjects himself in every big storyline, no matter what it is, politics, social, sports, what have you. It's because he homie hops from team to team to try to stack the deck in his favor to win a championship. When the way we all came up growing up, it was you have your city, I have my city. Let's see who really the big dog is. And LeBron's not like that. You have another reason being, I've mentioned it before, all these people on TV that make us want to believe and on radio that he's owed something. That his talent is so immense that if he's not in a position to win a championship every year, that it's somebody else's fault, not his. And all these things start to stack up. You brought up putting the crown on your head in the middle of a press box, which is corny, right?
Right, it just is.
But
what crown?
Rob, he made it even worse earlier today on Instagram. I don't even know if you saw this. So we're now a week out from him breaking the all-time scoring record, which is a great accomplishment. And the Lakers have lost 2 of their last 3 games. I think they're 6 games under 500. They may miss the play-in altogether because they dug themselves such a hole. And is LeBron talking about, hey, I can't wait to get back with my team. I missed out these couple of games. My ankle's been hurt, but we're going to finish strong. No, it's, man, I got a picture of me shooting that fall-away jumper. This still has not hit me yet. So surreal. Wow, wow, wow to all my fans who captured that moment inside Crypto Arena that night. You're amazing. Thank you. Thank you to the United States and the world. You're amazing. The journey continues. Hashtag the kid from Akron. Hashtag James Grant. Like, bro, where is the self-awareness? He doesn't have any. LeBron James cares about LeBron James, and that's fine, but that's why he's never going to be loved or as beloved or treated the same way the other greatest of all time guys are.
And Rob G, also 100% all those ideas and those thoughts. The other one was, this is when I became the GOAT. You remember when we came back from
he had to
D1.
tell you that he's the greatest.
He had to tell you that. And then the other one was when they won the bubble championship. Where's my damn respect? Do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
Is this respect earned?
That's correct.
Where's my damn I want my damn respect or something like that. Like, those are the things that I think rub people the wrong way. He's a fantastic basketball player. We're not talking about that.
No.
But there was a moment there, and if he wants to believe that fans think that he's surpassed Michael Jordan because he has the scoring record now, I just don't see that. And I didn't see that at the Super Bowl. That was a moment. Can you imagine what that would have felt like if the crowd stood and cheered for LeBron for passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? It was set up.
Right.
LeBron's there. They're going to put him on the Jumbotron, the big screen, and he'll get some applause, and people will go crazy and be like, man, we just witnessed one of the greatest things in sports. He just passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Let's give him love at the Super Bowl.
And this is an
Everybody's
objective
watching.
fan base. You brought it up. This is not Boston. This isn't, Cleveland or when they hated him before.
That would have a negative feeling for him.
Nobody. This is Philadelphia, which is maybe like a quarter of the fan base there. Kansas City, maybe another quarter. And the rest of it is like the TireRack.com executives and the Coca-Cola executives and the guy who markets Pepsi. Like, random people who probably don't even care about sports, to be honest with you. But they know enough about LeBron James to decide, you know what, I don't mess with that guy. I'm not really a fan of his. He's too much. He's too self-absorbed. There's a lot of things about LeBron I don't like, and I understand why they feel that way. I get it.
I do too, because it's for other people to crown you, Rob G. Is that phony, corny?
Yeah.
But it's for other people. When you crown yourself, people will push back on that no matter how talented you are. And just the idea that you were putting a crown on your own head. It would be one thing if there was a buddy behind them and they, you know what I mean?
It was Kyle Kuzma doing it like he did in that one sideline game.
Exactly. Right. But for you to do it and act like you had a crown and you put it on your head while they're booing you, no less. Like, that's not, you talk about not being aware or self-aware. And like they're booing you.
And how many times have we seen that happen with other athletes or actors or musicians? All you got to do is raise your hand, like peace, nod, that's it.
Thank you, yep.
That's it. Whether they're booing, cheering, doesn't matter. You just acknowledge the fans for acknowledging you, and that's it. But now I got to one-up you and throw a little fake crown on my head.
No doubt.